Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Curseof and welcome back to another video. Today we are here for another Yu-Gi-Oh discussion on the Speed Duel format, and today we're going to talk about the evolution of the Zoma ruling throughout Speed Duels so far, what the current ruling we're going with is, and how we came to that conclusion. So without further ado, let's get to it. So first of all, let's go ahead and give you guys a breakdown of the card. So Zoma the Spirit is a continuous trap card here with the following effect. Special summon this card in defense position as an effect monster, zombie, dark, level 4, attack 1800, defense 500. This card is also still a trap. If this card is summoned this way, is destroyed by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the monster that destroyed it. So, on the surface, Zoma seems like a pretty easy to understand card here. You know, nothing too crazy, nothing over the top, you know, just summon a 1800 beat stick that's also a trap, and, you know, swing. If your opponent kills it, deal burn damage equal to the monster's attack that killed it. But that effect right there is where we come into some issues. So, first things first, let's go ahead and bring up the fact, or the circumstance, if you have a Zoma Crash into a Zoma. So, right away, we have our very first question. Zoma Crash, Zoma, both are destroyed, 1800 damage, right? Easy, that's Zoma's effect. But is that how it works? This one is the more easier ruling, and most people are very, very confident about this one, and I don't think it's going to change. And we also do have proof for this one. But basically, Zoma Crash Zoma is going to result in 0 effect damage dealt. This is a overall guarantee, unlike the other ones, because, well, Zoma Crash into Zoma, when Zoma goes ahead and activates its effect and checks for the monster's attack that destroyed it, there's no monster on the field that destroyed it, so you can go ahead and check the graveyard, but that's just a trap card. Zoma, obviously, in grave, is not considered a monster. It's a trap. It has no attack, so you can't deal any burn damage. That's overall pretty simple, and Zoma Crash Zoma results in 0 damage. And like I said, we do have proof of this. I'll have a little, I think it's an email or like a little like text thing anyway, pop up over here for you guys. It is in some foreign language, maybe Japanese. I'm honestly not quite sure. But let's pop that bad boy into Google Translate. As you can see here, we do have confirmation that a Zoma Crash Zoma will result in 0 burn damage for both players. So very nice to know that this ruling has been correct since the very start, and we don't have to worry about changing anything there. Moving on to our second issue here. If Zoma crashes into a monster with equal attack that is not a trap monster, will damage be dealt? So for a very long time, every tournament in Speed Duels was ruling Zoma Crash. I'll use Gearfried because it's a very meta-relevant example. So Zoma Crash Gearfried, deal 1800 burn to your opponent for their Gearfried's attack. That is what we were going with for the majority of the beginning of this format. But around when Jinzo came out, we actually shifted our thought process due to some comparisons that we have with another card effect and an official ruling on that card. So, like I said before, Zoma Crash Gearfried, deal 1800. Now, we're going with deal 0. Reason being, we're saying Zoma goes to grave, Gearfried goes to grave. Zoma then attempts to check field for the monster that destroyed it, but there is no monster on the field that destroyed it, thus Zoma doesn't actually have a target, and its effect can't trigger. This is the ruling that we're going with now, and like I said, it's based on an official ruling on a different card, that card being Black Whirlwind. So, I will bring up the ruling on one of the sides of me here, but as you guys can see, Black Whirlwind is a nice little continuous spell effect here that basically states first, let me just go ahead and get it here. When a Blackwing monster is normal summoned to your side of the field, you can add one Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with less attack than that monster. Meaning Black Whirlwind needs to confirm the monster that's on the field to add another monster, right? But if you go ahead and normal summon a Blackwing monster of your choosing, insert Blackwing monster here, and say I respond, so you normal summon, Black Whirlwind starts a chain link 1. You go ahead and chain and offerings, pop that Blackwing monster. Well, then when you're resolving the chain, Black Whirlwind goes to check the monster that was just summoned. It's going to check the field. It cannot check the graveyard, and officially, it does not get to search for a Blackwing monster because it no longer has the target. We're comparing this Black Whirlwind ruling to the Zoma ruling here, having them both try to resolve by looking for the monster that was on field, because that's where they would normally be looking in a normal circumstance. Zoma should look for the monster on field that killed it. Black Whirlwind looks for the monster on field that was normal summoned. Because of Black Whirlwind scenario being confirmed, we're actually all starting to lean towards the 0 damage being dealt when Zoma Crash gear freed. Obviously, like I said before, we're going towards this ruling because we're assuming the Zoma checks the field for the monster that killed it. Gear freed is no longer on the field, thus no damage can be dealt. And that's why your unofficial online speed duel tournaments, I think all of them, or at least all the major ones, are go ahead and are ruling against the damage being dealt here by Zoma in the Crash. This is just a nice little quick video. I wanted to explain to you guys how Zoma works, the overall reasoning behind why we're going with how Zoma works. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. Also, like I mentioned, community Discords. My Discord's always the top link in the description. And I don't know why you're not over there already. Like, man, go head over to my Discord. It's a fantastic place. Drop in, drop over. Let's vibe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll catch you guys all, not tomorrow, but the following day for another video. Peace.